Hey, collective, y'all get in here because this reading, it took me a minute to really counteract what was going on with it. And I honestly, when I first pulled it, I was in some energy that was a little off to me, but it wasn't bringing things together. But I will say, if looks can kill, you're going to be turning people into stone because that's how fascinated they are with you right now. They keep your eyes on me, eyes on me. Apply that pressure is what I'm hearing. But this reading is about applying pressure. And the reason why it's about applying pressure and if looks could kill is because you got so many people. They basically criticized you for so long. They criticized. They went out their way to make your life hard. They improvised. They secretly hated on you. They secretly kept things from you. They secretly prevented you from moving forward in life, at least so they thought. I am Butterfly Goddess, your spiritual guidance messenger, with another fabulous message for today. Like I said, you got Medusa, the number 11. It's about time. Your ancestors said it's about time. It's about time you rise up from those ashes and put people in their place. It's about time you return to them what they gave to you. Cold shoulders, cold shoulder back. It's not about being petty. It's not about being competitive. It's about being competent, about who's in your energy. It's about who you be around that really truly has no, um, what is it? They just don't have no incentive for you. They don't want the best for you. They just can't handle it. They can't handle it being you. So that's where it gets good in the reading. You are a celestial being. A celestial being is what I'm hearing. You're about to cause so many fucking ego deaths in people because I think people thought you had to, they needed you to need them. And at some point in life, you may have needed to need them. But that's because you didn't know who you were. You were finding yourself, like finding faith. You were finding yourself. You were aligning with something. And in all of this, some growth came out of it. You had to learn from people and people's ways. You had to go into situations, whether it was jobs, careers, homes, relationships, family members. You had to learn your environment, nature versus nurture. But what you didn't realize is you were the powerhouse the entire time. Something about your energy has always made people believe it was them doing it for you when it was you doing it for them. That's why when your energy and your essence left them, they no longer felt good inside. They starting to realize that you were the powerhouse. You caused ego deaths in people. And these are the people, you know who they are. Because although some you actually cut off and did them bad, they're watching you behind the screens. The other ones who you might have just kind of grown away from and out of, they're reaching out. They want to get back in. They want to see you. They want to do things with you. They want to touch you. People out the blue just be wanting to touch you. That's how you know this is your reading. You attract everything. You are a celestial being, and I'm going to keep saying it. You have so many blessings coming in. Wealth, I'm hearing wealth. And the reason why is because even when you were in your Taurus energy, being stubborn and going back and forth with your spirit guides and your ancestors, they still said it didn't matter because they were trying to make sure that you understood that once you turn pain into power, you do not turn back into this weak being. When you you don't allow people to walk all over you, to turn you this way and that way, every way but loose, I'm hearing. You don't allow people to get you back in that mindset where they think that they can run over you, get over you, and choose you only for the need of them. Now you know who you are, and you know that they need you. So you have to slow it down, run it back, hear the message. August is coming up very fast, and I'm hearing this wealth is going to cause ego deaths in faces of places of people from their living room. They're going to be sitting in their living room watching you saying, oh my God. But see, they had the revelations, the same ones as you. They seen you being great. They seen you being a star. They seen you blowing up. They seen you leveling up. They seen all of this years ago as a younger child. And that's why when you walked away from them, because your heart could no longer suffer in silence, because they couldn't love you the way you wanted to be loved, and they were choosing you only when it benefited them, your heart did turn a little cold. You did finally grow some. You grew some. You finally said, cut it off. Cut it the fuck off. You had to come into yourself. You had to believe in yourself. You had to learn to turn that pain into power, and baby, you did. And now you're about to walk off into your sunset, your sunrise. There's no limit to what is about to happen to you. In fact, I want you to see, because the celestial being that you are has conquered many, many, many towers in this life. You've been through many cycles, but now you're in your planetary phase, and you are a sun child. You have that golden aura, that big light, causing egos deaths everywhere. It's shattering dreams right now of the state of mind that people left you in, because your inner critic was never designed to set up to just soothe you. You were definitely your own worst enemy in the beginning, but then you had outside sources break you too. But now you're opening up portals, and it's giving rags to riches energy. And you know what could be significant? The brick wall, the brick style houses. You always were the type who put up a shield around you, but it didn't protect you long enough until you put up the real bricks around you. And little piggy let me in, and had the bluffing and puffing, couldn't get in. The big bad wolves couldn't get in. That's you energy. But now that you see yourself for exactly the powerhouse that you are, the celestial being that you are, now that you know your golden aura, they just want me to mess it up. It's going to cause a lot of towers in other people's lives, a lot of onset. Like I said, ego deaths. This blow up is going to blow them up. They're really just, I feel them doing this behind your back. I feel this stank look, the stank activity. I feel a lot of stank activity going on. But like I said, your fucking ancestors, spirit guides, cosmic family, and others, and your water gods. Oh my God. So most of y'all need to get around some water, even if it's dirty water, because I get mad about that little dirty water. I live where the Mississippi, you probably live near the ocean. I want to stick my feet in it, but the water dark here, I don't want to get bit. But anyway, that might be significant. So you're headed in the right direction, because they're sending you in the right direction. They're sending the right people towards you, to you. I don't know why he sat there that long. Could you leave so I could do this reading? That's ridiculous. Your dream state is your reality state now. You brought it back with you. You are the solar system. You have the solar energy. You have leveled up. So, man, when I tell you fish are going to be very significant, the goat is going, you are the goat. That's what it is. You have that magical, mystical energy. You're mystifying people. People cannot, they just fall into your dream state. They fall in the dream state when you enter into the room. So like I said, it's like casting spells without having to do anything. The wave of your hand, the shake of your hair, the view of your face. Oh, that's what that means. So for the ones who see, who hated on you, the evil eye and all of that, they are going to be stone cold looking at you. You're turning them to stone, because they're mesmerized by how you powerhoused up, how you powered up and came back. Because this card did say begin again. They never thought that you could do it again. They never thought that you could make it back to yourself. Wow. So like I said, August is coming up. The wealth is here. The wealth is here. The wealth is here. The wealth is here. I don't know why they made me say that like that. The wealth is here. It's the viewing. It's the whatever it is you got going on in August. I see a carriage. So you're on a journey. You're going to be traveling. Things are moving quickly towards you. People are moving quickly towards you. There are definitely yeah, there's definitely some things coming in for you. Big cities look like you're going some places, and like, pay attention to your moon and your sun signs is what they're saying. Your moon and your sun signs, as they transition and they conform together, it's definitely something with, like I said, the powers, the gifts that you hold are giving you some adventure that's going to, or some type of gift coming in from the sun and the moon that's going to make baby, it's going to come from your hands. Even if you touch someone, they're going to feel you totally. And if they're the wrong energy, they're going to be completely, I don't know what, like stiffened. Like, there is something about it when you walk in the room, automatic truths, so people won't be able to play in your face and lie to you about anything. As they say, you ask the right question, you get the right response. In this case, you enter the right room, you'll find out exactly who's been speaking so highly of you and who's been low vibrationally speaking about you. But you have a lot coming in. Pay attention to feathers. You should be finding a lot of feathers here lately. Uniquely and distinctively, I believe this feather is about to be like a gray blue. Something about the blue moon and about the okay, the blue moon and something about haze. So maybe a full moon haze in purple. I've been seeing a lot of ultraviolet auras, and something about that. We got wish fulfillment, we got carriage, we got wealth, we got an archway. Like I said, you're about to open some doors. Some doors are opening for you. You're about to basically receive everything in this time majestically because of your celestial beings and your energy and the ways that you've always been. So you hold this light within you that's very sacrificial, and you've been sacrificial for others, and now this light is being sacrificial to you. So everything that you're receiving right now is definitely through your spirit guides, your ancestors, the Most High, and your loved ones on the other side. Pay attention to different portals, because obviously you have more than one opening up. And yeah, I'm getting that man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. That's just given. You're not going to be dealing with anybody who hasn't looked in the mirror and changed their ways. You're not going to be dealing with anybody whose heart isn't as passionate as yours and as opening as yours. You walked away from a lot of demonic spirits, and you left a lot of monitoring spirits behind. Nothing could touch you, because they will turn to stone, and you are the magic. I see nothing else in this reading other than use your powers, demonstrate your powers, build your powers, accept all gifts. New ones and old are actively working in your favor now. All right, I return your energy to you. I love you. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment. And hey, use your gifts, gifted one. I know I didn't say this, but you did get the wishbone. The wishbone will be significant. Some of you guys will actually be snapping a wishbone out of some type of meat you're eating. And for everyone on here, collectively, your wish has been granted. Like I said, the wealth is already there. Just had to jump back in here and get that out. I hate leaving out a card, but there be so many of these things coming in, but you are wealthy. All right, I love you. Later.